being one of the bubbles, that would be the vehicle for this planet to travel through black space.
That's right, you are understanding so well.
The question would be, we would be traveling from the past to the future in this bubble through black space, avoiding the present.
That's right, you understand it correctly.
Correct. Now, where would we be going to?
To the future.
Right.
Our own future created by our own.
By the technology of the Kronos.
That's right.
Exactly.
And all the allies.
And all the allies, correct. The next question would be about the cones. Can you please enlarge on that?
Very important part to know about, and that all the people will know. We are not trying to convince anybody about the reality of this, but in the videos that we'll be showing until the end of the year, we will be showing different parts of what I am talking about now. Remember, I am asking representative of the Kronos civilization, okay?
Okay, yes.
What that it means. Imagine that cone that you tell me. It depends if you are imagining like a pyramid, rounded, or like a square. I don't know what is the imagination of the cones to you, but imagine like a tube also with a tip top or the sort of final base, okay? The tip top part of that point sharp of the base is growing on the first time of the own exposure of the gene. Gene is growing well until arrive to the future, like stretching a gum, okay? Like stretching a gum. Imagine that gum growing up until to reach to the future. That means that the present is not important now. But you will be in the growing up of the stretching of the gum.
Yes, I understand. Here, it's like what they science here calls the cone. What would be what represents the cone of light is of time, space-time, right?
Yeah.
What you are telling me is like that you travel through that cone from the past to the future, like stretching a rubber band, which you called the gum, right? What happens when you let go of the rubber band?
Imagine a fracture on the gum, okay? It's possible a fracture on the gum if it's an unknown matter, it's an unknown substance, which is non-existent but is real.
There would be no fracture.
That's right, that's correct.
Yeah.
Won't be fracture, but it all depends on the avoiding of the present time. Maybe you will be thinking that the present time is the most important to you because all the reality converge in the senses of what you are about feeling now. You say to me, I'm feeling the present, and consider that the present is the only reality because the past time passed and the future is a fantasy still now. It's not so when you are in the rubber band that you mentioned it, neither if the fractures will occur.
We are talking about absolute past and absolute future, correct?
That's right.
Do they unite into a single absolute?
No. A single absolute of point of future, telling me?
Of time.
Not precisely the future.
Not precisely
Only
the future.
time.
Of time itself.
Substance of time.
Of absolute time.
But imagine if we do consider that we arrived to Mars from the past time and is already now by us all what happened in Mars, okay? But the time will be when the cortexes, for example, will be coming here to the air from 2010 and 2015 continuously will be arriving different cortexes, okay?
Okay, yes.
It will happen that the substance of the time won't be the same from 2010 in the present. For that we will eliminating all the present time. And how will be the senses. If you are not living or sensing the our present time.
How would it be? I'd say we would be on an absolute future past.
That's right. That's the point for that. You are telling me what is right. I'm not learning from you, I'm teaching you. And you are teaching all the people who will be hearing. Imagine that the next work, or this net, which I am sending our message to that kind of people. You can imagine that this kind of people that will be hearing us is not responsible what we are saying to them, and maybe you are receiving jokes all the time, jerking you all the time. Ridiculous person. They are not ridiculous. They are part of the particle which is needed to eliminate in future, now in present time. In future won't be existent that sparks of idiots movements.
I understand. So another question would be, these cones, the 5 cones that belong to the planet that will break or destroy, they will be replaced by the bubble quantum time?
That's right, you are saying that is so.
And that bubble quantum is the bubble that goes pulling the rubber band.
That's right, you're right.
I see. That's very clear. That would be quite a summary of something, a lot to study and to comprehend and to explain to the people who are interested in this movement, shall we say.
Despite they were not interested. It's only a question of exposure. You must and you do imagine what is an exposure. It's all what is exposure.